Hi, I'm Coach Pat from Northeast United, and today our video is going to illustrate the importance of 1v1s and why our coaching staff thinks it's a vital building block for our club curriculum. It's 2021, and Belgium is currently ranked the #1 men's team in the world. This is despite having a population smaller than the soccer superpowers that have dominated World Cup competitions for decades. For instance, they are 18 times smaller than Brazil and 5 times smaller than our most recent champions, France. They must be doing something right as their players are currently some of the best in the world. So let's take a look at a cultural shift that took place over a decade ago with the critical developmental ages of 5 to 13 and how that has placed Belgium as one of the top footballing countries in the world.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another webinar, Coaching Family, My Personal Football Coach webinar. Really honoured to have Chris van der Hagen here, Head of Coach Education at Belgium FA. Chris, thanks very much for taking some time to join us this evening and share some of your great work you guys are doing.
So, and there started the idea about we don't have to think anymore about winning the game, but we should focus on the individual development of players. And that's what I call that coaching switch, and forget about the team and go and switch into giving the full attention to every single player. And that was the start of a process, of a vision of development, where we really are watching and evaluating individual progress, not only winning. But of course, winning it's important in the game, but winning is the consequence of making progress.
Across the world, we're adding too many players in small-sided competitions. Belgium has created formatting with proven results using smaller building blocks.
So we really started that process. They start playing football in Belgium at 5 years old. So we started, for every age group, we started asking the question, who are the players? What profile of coach do they need in your football? So this is the pathway we have now, and we are quite proud about that. Because like you can see here, they start playing football in Belgium in 1v1 with 2 goalkeepers. So this is the start situation. So that means, why did we do this? And a lot of people, a lot of parents, they were so angry when we introduced this change, because they couldn't watch reality from the eyes of the kids. They were still thinking, yeah, football it's a team sport. Yeah, it's not a team sport for kids who are 6 years old, because they don't want to pass the ball. They just want to score a goal. So that's why we created what we call dribbling football in Belgium. It's all the time, it's me and the ball, or the opponent. If he has the ball, I want to catch the ball, and then it's again me and the ball, and I'm going to try to score a goal. Yeah. So this is really exactly why we changed everything. And we wanted to introduce 2v2 and 3v3, but the clubs, they didn't agree, so we didn't do it. And then 2 years later, the club said, okay, I think it's too big from 2v2 to 5v5. And this is the reality. This is too complex. So we introduced then that a triangle game where they have 1 goalkeeper and 2 players, where we have 2 duels, like you can see here.
Foot duel setup and field dimensions.
All over a big football pitch, 16 pitches with 4 players. So this is the process we work on. Before 5 years old, it's called multi-move. And if you Google multi-move, you will find a lot of videos who show you that this is not football. It's a wide basic locomotor education. And we start with football in under 6, where you have those 2v2, and then they go to 3v3, and then we build it up, like going from me and the ball to a short collective game, to a mid-long collective game, and to a long-range collective game. This is, like I said, the complexity of the game grows with the shirt of the players.
At ages 5 and 6, praise dribbling. And at 7, you can reinforce passing, however, only when the child is confident when carrying the ball.
And this is an important consequence and an important slide to understand, because when we started playing, when they start playing football, all the parents around the pitch and also a lot of coaches, all the time they shout, pass the ball, pass the ball. Here you can see very clearly, passing the ball is the second option. We really want, and there is a link with that creativity. We really want to teach them from very, very young age to dribble before passing. because it's about going to the next level of complexity, and also psychologically, when they start playing, they only want to score a goal. So we start by running with the ball and shooting without opposition, because it's too difficult for them. When they are okay on that level, on that skilled level, then only you can go and say, okay, now you're going to play against somebody. And then we introduce, okay, against, that means I have to dribble you before I can shoot to the goal. Yeah. And then when they have been working on this for 1 year, we start only by introducing passing in under 7. And passing is a second option. First, it's if I can dribble, I dribble. If I can't dribble, if the better option is passing, that's what we start teaching from that age group. So another very important thing is that we eliminated all the tables till the age of under 14, which gives us a huge advantage on the development side, because all the kids get playing opportunity, and we have these small-sided games till the age of under 13, where we consider really the game as a tool for development and as a tool to show in the weekend what you have been learning during the week. And that's really important, that we don't have anymore that focus of coaches and parents on winning a game. And that's why we have that slogan, like, we never lose. There are two options: or we win or we learn.